Hello, Iris Zero here. Hope you're all well. I'm good. Thank you very much for asking. Well, I hope you've all been liking the Resident Evil remasters that have been coming out lately because Capcom have just announced three more on the way. Starting from the end of March, we're going to get Resident Evil 6. Sometime in the summer, we're going to get Resident Evil 5. And then in the autumn or fall, we're going to get Resident Evil 4. Now, the trailer doesn't give much information, but at least in the video, it looks like they're all running at 60 frames a second. I'm sure usually with these remasters has all the bells and whistles. It'll have all the DLC. It'll probably run at 1080p. Basically, it'll probably just be the PC versions of the game, hopefully. And later, they have confirmed that there will be a physical release at some point. I don't know if they're going to do it individually or if at the end of when Resident Evil 4 comes out, they're just going to put them all together. I hope so because it'll be cool to have, like a box set of all the Resident Evil games like on one platform. Because you had the remake and Resident Evil 0 that came out on disc recently. Have that next to hopefully Resident Evil 2 when that eventually comes out, and Resident Evil 3, maybe remake Resident Evil 3. I don't know. And hopefully Code Veronica gets a release, even though that game's really showing its age. And looking at the trailer, Resident Evil 4 is really, really starting to show its age. Which is a shame because when it came out, it looked absolutely amazing. But, this is the third generation of consoles that the game's coming out on. It's like it came out on GameCube, it was slightly downgraded for PS2, and then was up-res for Wii, and then PS3, 360, and now PS4 and Xbox One. So I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna buy them, I'm gonna play them, and they're all gonna be €20 each, or $20 each, or £16 each. So that's another thing, which seems to be the standard of the games. The last, I think all the remasters have been the same price. But I think when 4 comes out, I think except for Code Veronica, that's it. That's the only game. That's the last game to get a remaster, and after that, it's I suppose just Remake City. The Resident Evil 2 remake will be coming out soon, and then later I'm sure we'll hopefully get Resident Evil 3, my favorite game in the series. And then you'll have all the Resident Evil games on one platform. I'm sure Resident Evil 7 is in the works, and to have all those games on one platform would be pretty sweet. Like officially, I know PS1. If you have like a launch PS3, then you can play basically the entire series using PS1 and PS2 backwards compatibility. But this will be like an official release of having the whole series, and it's the 20th anniversary, so I suppose the timing's perfect. Well,